Relate.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You've reached the one, the only RobLynn Live with Ollie, the Wonder Dog. Well, today is day 230, and it's 8:06, but I'm not supposed to mention that we're late, so I won't. It's Wednesday, the 5th day of April, 2023. I'd like to point, and this is RobLynn Live with Ollie, the Wonder Dog. And I would like to point out today is my daughter Ellie's 45th birthday. She's probably not counting. Happy birthday, Ellie. Your mom had mentioned something that I saw in Facebook, or I think it was on Facebook, that you weren't feeling well, but happy birthday anyway. I sent you an e-card to the last email that I had, so check it out. Let me know if you even got it. That'd be good. Wednesday's events. We did have some events today. Oh, did we ever? 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time was Red Redfern.
Hey, Red.
With his Wednesday warm-up. 12 p.m. was Eastern Daylight Time was Marty Pop-Pop DeGarmo. He continued warming us up.
That's right. And there was no Chris.
No Chris Johnson. That's correct. We just had a wardrobe adjustment. Hopefully it'll make a difference.
Seems crooked still. Is that better or worse?
No, that's worse. Thank you so much, though.
It's because
there's 102 of you putting up with this nonsense so far.
It seems crooked
with the wardrobe straighten up. But at any rate, it's 2 p.m. We had along came the three amigos, and you know their names. It's Chris and Marty, as well as Red, or Red, Marty, and Chris, or Marty, Red, and Chris. Either way you look at it, they're three amigos.
It's the same either way. Any of the three ways.
The three jokesters. Let's call them the three jokesters, as Marty refers to them as. And let's see. Oh, they brought along a special guest today. One Michael Williams, AIM. I guess he's got good aim since he's AIM. 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, along came Comfort Confor, a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah.
And she brings along one Andy Burks, the jokester himself with the UK accent.
We love Andy.
Who's traveled the world and lived in places we don't want to even mention.
We don't?
And no, it doesn't matter. And Andy Burks took an in-depth look, the two of them, at the numbers of on passive. And as Mike Ellis has said, and said so well with his disclaimer, these are not exact numbers, so don't be going out and telling people you're going to make $1,000 a day or $1,000 a month or $10,000 an hour. None of that stuff, please.
That's true.
That's very true.
We'll just see what we get when the apples come.
And that's low-lying apples that may be on the ground. That's apples on the low branches, apples on the middle branches, and top apple branches.
And on the ground ones are easy to get, honey.
That was the first thing I said.
Just pick them up.
It was on the ground.
You don't have to reach.
Well, we got a new wagon from Costco, so we can certainly pick up some apples. And now, without further ado, it's 8 p.m. or a little bit after 8 p.m. and you're tuned in to On Passive's #1 rated nightly live chat at 8 p.m., which is sometimes chock full of some guests. Some are comedians, some are straightforward, and but we enjoy them all. RobLynn Live with Ollie, the Wonder Dog, and thanks for being here, everybody.
Love you all.
I guess that includes me.
Yeah,
am I part of you all?
Includes my honey bunny.
As of our tea time of 8 p.m., there were no known updates, so we're going to blast that out just like we blasted out what we did Saturday night. There's no known updates as of a little bit ago or announcements, but stay close by. Don't travel outside of the range of your computer or the range of your cell phone, because announcements could come at any time, any minute, any second, any hour, any day. We're expecting any day now. So it is important to stay connected. We say this like we're Whoa, there we is. It's the one and only Ollie Boy. Hello, Oliver.
Say hi, Daddy.
Hey, Buster. Nope. Doesn't care for that my breath. Now, tonight, since it's Passover, I'm having my Kadem or Kadim. I call it Kadem, like Grandma Bobby says.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
It's light grape juice. Can't have any wine here at in St. Petersburg since we're not at the Seder. So I'm going to have a little bit. I'm not going to have a swig because I'm not allowed to have swigs. I'm going to have a taste
All right.
of the l'chaim to life. That's wonderful, but wine would have been better. And my mother, Grandma Bobby, would have had Mogan David tonight, which is probably next to Ripple and Boone's Farm and Thunderbird, the absolute worst tasting wine in the world. But it's kosher for Passover, so there you go.
That's nice.
All right. Let's see what else we can talk about tonight. Stay close to your computer. Stay close to your phone. The latest bulletins or pop-ups, you know how to get to them, okay? And I know you know this, but we're going to go ahead and mention. Is that okay? Do you want to mention how to get into OES? Or you want me to? All right.
Okay.
Oh, it's old grape juice, Daddy. Okay, here's how you do it. If you want to get into OES, all that's needed is go to onpassive.com. You'll see the login button at the top or the badge that says login. Don't hit register, hit login. Hit the login, enter your OMail address, and remember, you don't have to enter your complete Gmail address or Yahoo or Outlook or whatever Proton mail address. You just enter what your OMail address is. So it's just whatever you have as a prefix there, and then the OMail will pre-populate. And if you've saved your password, which we've recommended to many of you, you will not even have to put your password in. But if you did not, I know everybody we've spoken to has written down those passwords somewhere.
Right.
You'll know your password, enter it, and voila, you're into the OES, the OnPassive Eco, formerly known as Echo, but no, it's the ecosystem. Look to your left once you're in, and you will see a column. And in that column will be O Founders. Click on O Founders, and voila, there you have it. You are in O Founders Back Office.
Yay.
O Founders Back Office, where you will find all you need to know about OnPassive, and any pop-ups. So that's how you do it. It's that easy. It's easy peasy, as Mr. Mafara has said, and said so well so often.
Ollie's dancing with her.
Ollie's dancing? What are you dancing with, Daddy?
Yes.
Yeah, we're a bunch of nuts here at RobLynn Live.
Speak for
So
yourself.
that's where you'll find the latest bulletins, the latest pop-ups, and it's very easy to get there. As easy as 1, 2, 3, just like we said. So please pray for Ash. We mention this on a nightly basis. His wife and 2 handsome young men, his 2 young sons, who could be future astronauts, just like their dad's probably going to be. We just don't know it. Disclaimer here, we don't know if you're going into space, Ash, but we've heard you like the space program. Okay. And also pray for the tech teams, the media teams, any teams that are working on our behalf 24/7, round the clock, to get us going to the new top, going to the new top. All right, that's enough singing for one night. We heard Colin is on the mend, and after his heart attack, he had a heart attack and survived okay, and he's on the mend. And our friend,
that's Colin O'Brien.
Colin O'Brien. I'm sorry, we do have a lot of Collins in the. We got Collins Manna, we got Colin, and Colin and Colin. So Colin's on the mend.
Spelled C-O-L-I-N.
Colin, right? No S on the end, just C-O-L-I-N. And our friend Mosfek will soon get the proper care he needs. We've been praying for him daily for his ankle and foot area. And we won't go into that in detail. He's dealing with it in detail, and that's quite enough. Please wait until we ring Grandma Bobby's bell, and you know that's the blue cowbell it signifies it's time to guess where it's Ollie Boy in the background. And we're going to show you the background now.
But don't guess yet.
Don't guess yet. We're going to chit chat a little more.
Yeah.
And we don't have any guests on tonight other than Ollie, and he's not a guest, he's a fixture. Oh, is he a fixture? And we'll ring the bell at the appropriate time, and Davina will give us where the background actually is. It looks familiar, but I'm sworn to secrecy since I really don't know where it is.
Good.
Anyway, and then chat away on the whereabouts in the background. And there are no losers here. Everyone's a winner in this contest. There are first girls and first boys, or first boys and first girls. And tonight, we've got a topic. And tonight's topic is who or what inspires you.
Inspires you.
Who or what inspires you? We try to have, no, we don't try. We do have a different topic every night.
That's a good topic.
It is a good topic. Brilliant, if I might add, and I guess you chose this topic. And as we grow from childhood to adulthood and then to seniorhood, you know where seniorhood is, right?
That's where we're at now.
That's true.
You and me.
There are many people, there's many places, there's lots of situations. I know I'm speaking to the choir here that inspire us, okay? So let's take a stroll along memory lane. And my mother used to say that all the time. Let's go down memory lane and see what you did in your past and see how we're going to get better, Robbie.
Oh.
Little Robbie boy. Anyway, we're going to take a stroll. We're going to chat about some people, some places, and situations that may have inspired you guys. I know it inspired us as we were growing up and into adulthood. So maybe you've encountered some of the same. So early in both our childhoods, Lynn and I have been influenced by our parents.
Certainly.
Your mom, your dad, my mom, my dad, both inspired us. Sometimes we didn't care for the inspirations they were sending our way.
That's true.
You remember that, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll never forget it, right?
No. Oh, no.
And, goodness. I was going to say another Robbie story, but I think I'll keep it to myself. We've had enough Robbie stories about the Falcon car, et cetera, et cetera. So we've been influenced by our parents. We've been influenced by our grandparents. And many of us had grandparents along the way. We were influenced by our siblings. Oh, I got to tell you a Clifford Gorman story, my brother. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
All
I
right.
like your stories.
Well, I came home one evening from an early date on a Saturday. It was on a Saturday in Nolens, or Metairie, Louisiana. And my brother decided he didn't like my girlfriend. And he was, as the night went on, he decided to call her names. Big mistake. Oh, Robbie boy, oh, tough guy here. Not so tough, really. Put my hand through the wall. And that was its, oh, I even remember the address. This is 1965.
Oh.
It was 1704 Francis Avenue. Oh no, that was 66. Francis Avenue. And boy, oh boy, my parents weren't home. They were out on their own date back in the 60s. Did I ever hear about that when I got home? A, my brother was very upset. And B, my hand hurt like you know what.
Oh,
and C, my dad didn't like that very much.
Oh.
So we won't go any further with that story, but that's another Robbie boy story. Okay. So influenced by our parents, for sure. Our siblings, my brother, your sisters, your three sisters, our aunties, our uncles, our cousins.
Two sisters.
Right. But you make the third, so that's why there's three sisters.
Oh.
You are number 1.
Yeah.
And Carol's number 3, and Julie's number 2.
Okay.
Correctamundo? What a memory. What a memory. So our teachers, our coaches, did you take ballet? I don't remember.
Never.
Were you in cheerleading?
Never.
You were just the genius on the block.
I had 2 left feet, so I didn't do any of those.
Well, that reminds me of some of your dancing moves.
No, 2 left feet to the max, man,
Right.
you guys.
Right. And the heel on the toe is not a good thing.
No.
At any rate, our teachers, our coaches, and in the Mad Hatter's case, pro athletes influenced me. I was fortunate enough to meet Mickey Mantle. I was fortunate enough to meet Yogi Berra, both long time ago baseball players.
I see.
I met Mr. Steinbrenner. I actually delivered a TV to his house when he was alive. He was the owner of the New York Yankees, which is my son Adam's favorite baseball team. At any rate, well, you can imagine I was into sports. She was not. And we're not going to talk about that other story, which is you at the USF game, because we've told that many times.
You told the story already.
From golf to baseball to football to basketball to rugby, and thanks to my grandparents, oh yes, right here in Tampa, shuffleboard. Anybody heard of shuffleboard out there in not too shabby land? Shuffleboard. Do you know about shuffleboard?
Never played it.
Okay, we'll go into that another day, a later date, because we want to hear from these guys in just a few minutes.
Right.
All right. So, as we grew older and as we matured into adulthood, which was stage 2 of this program, right? Inspiration came from other sources. Spouses.
Mm-hmm.
You're familiar with the spouse situation.
Yes.
Our children, our workplace family. You had a workplace family, UH and other places. Our church and synagogue life, our social activities like theater. Did we ever go? We never went to theater.
I don't think so.
We went to the movies once. I think that was it. One time.
That's pretty bad.
10 years one time. That's great. At any rate, the opera. Never went to the opera together. I'd been to the opera. The symphony. Did we ever go to the Hawaii Symphony at the Shell? I thought we did.
I don't know.
We didn't do that either. So anyway, we were lucky to travel a bit back and forth from Hawaii to Florida and other places. And now, as adults, there sometimes comes along a business, and we're still adults on our way into seniorhood, that inspires us. Okay, a business, a movement.
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Before you do that, answer Mushfiq's question. What's shuffleboard?
Mushfiq, shuffleboard, you play with a stick, and it's length of, let's say, a broom handle. It has a kind of this at the end, and the puck or shuffleboard puck. It's a puck, fits in between, and you shuffle it. And you shuffle it. In other words, you take it with the stick and you shuffle it down the court and you try to get in these numbers. And then your opponent, who is next to you, probably a family member or a cousin or a family member, tries to knock yours out of the numbered square. And you get in the numbered square and you get the points.
Is that still played today? Is it popular or not so
yeah,
popular?
It's very popular. Downtown St. Petersburg, Florida has shuffleboard courts everywhere. The beaches at all the older motels have it, hotels.
No kidding. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
You can Google it, you guys, and you'll see for yourself what it is.
So along comes a movement. Along comes a business. Along comes an opportunity. In our case, as on Passivians, and by the way, we have 173 people here today with no guests other than a couple of flies that are flying around. They're the only guests in the house tonight, and we'll get them later. Are you guys 173? That's terrific stuff.
That's wonderful.
And all of us, 1,400,000 of us, have been inspired. I would say each and every one of us has been inspired, not expired. None of us have expired just yet tonight.
Expired yet.
We're biddy. See, it took 20 minutes for me to get into that, to where I'm biddy. At any rate, it's the opportunity of a lifetime. It's a dream come true for many of us. And such inspiration had to come from somewhere, from somebody, didn't it?
Yeah.
Have any ideas where it might have come from?
I could take a wild guess.
No guessing here. The only guessing is Grandma Bobby's cowbell, and we're not ready for that.
Okay.
The inspiration came from a visionary, came from a genius in our thinking, a success for the ages in other businesses, Mr. Ash Mufareh. He inspires through common sense. The man has more common sense in his pinky than I've got in my whole
body.
Whatever this thing is.
Body.
My body. He inspires through his common sense. He sticks to his principles, which I admire, and that's a great inspiration.
Yes.
His honesty, clarity, loyalty, and he's got a few facts about him that we need to mention. First off, he never gives up. Now that's an
Mhm.
inspiration.
He says, do it or die.
Stating failure is
Not an option.
correct, and that he is the one, Ash Mafara, and he is our friend. No doubt about it. I've had friends over my lifetime. We usually only have 5 in a lifetime, according to my grandpa.
Mhm.
You have 5 friends in a lifetime. You might have 1,000 acquaintances. Ash Mafara is my friend. And I'm Rob Gorman, and I'm your friend. And this is
Lynn Nakamoto, and I am your friend.
very true. And his goal, Ash has a goal. He has a vision. He's headed to victory with his goal, I would say, wouldn't you?
Mhm.
Of
Definitely.
uplifting.
Humanity.
Wow. Lynn and I have been so inspired in the past, but not so the way of Ash Mafara. And also the 1,400,000 plus founders / on Passivians / brand ambassadors. We have been inspired by you all, and I admit that. Oh my goodness gracious. This guy, Ash Mafara, rubs off on us too. Have you noticed? I've said that a few times. You've said that a few times.
Yeah.
Today we did a good deed. We helped someone, a friend of ours, and it's a good feeling. It's so much better to give.
Than to receive.
It is. It is. Uh, it wasn't a big situation, a big deal, but it doesn't matter how big or how little it is. Just helping your fellow man. That's the way we do it at On Passive.
That's right.
And his statement of doing something good for someone, for anyone, every day. How's that for a wowzer?
Wonderful.
Is that an inspiration?
He is an inspiration to many of us. I think to all of us.
Doesn't matter whether you pay it forward in McDonald's drive-through or Burger King drive-through or Jack in a Box drive-through, by buying somebody a cup of coffee or seeing someone on the street that maybe needs something to drink or a protein bar or something.
Or just lending a hand or an ear to someone in need.
Yeah. Somebody falls down in the street, you pick them up. That's a good deed for the day, and that's the way we look at it, and that inspires us, and it will inspire you to continue to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now, on our way from adulthood, in Lynn and my case, to seniorhood, we plan to inspire others the best we can. We're going to make a difference, and we know you folks will too, and to pay back as others have paid it forward to us.
And Angela says that she hopes your knee is better.
Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you saying that. Having an MRI, since we're totally transparent on that, an MRI on the patella, which I guess connects knee bones connected to the patella. The patella is connected to the tendon bone. At any rate, that's horrible. I have either a pulled tendon, the patella, or a small tear. So either way, they're going to fix it next week, hopefully. So I thank you, Angela, for asking. It means a lot to us. So we're going to share as we can all the goodness that we possibly can. And all the goodness is a big inspiration. Started with Ash, it's rubbing off. We're going to uplift humanity. We want to hear from you guys on this as well. And to inspire those who are quote unquote coming up in the ranks of life, which I think some of you brand ambassadors may be doing, changing zip codes, perhaps getting a new car. Doesn't have to be brand new, as long as it's newer than the one you have that you're putting hundreds of dollars a month into. And that way you'll be an inspiration to your fellow man. That's not so bad. So inspire others as you've been inspired, and we all have been, right?
Yes, we have.
And how have you been inspired lately?
Every day I'm inspired just by being a brand ambassador.
By listening to the webinars, by
Oh,
going to
how?
the chats.
Yeah, just by staying plugged in and associating with you, our fellow brand ambassadors. It's really inspiring to me.
Yeah, I know that wasn't a collective you meaning me, so I got it. I got it. So inspire others as
Silly.
you've been inspired.
My husband inspires me too.
You will forever be glad you did. Now let's hear from you guys. Oh, but before we do,
Okay.
we need to show you the background, if we may. Here's the rest of it. Show you the background, if we may, and I'll slide to the side, and Miss Nakamoto will remove herself.
Okay.
And
You feel
I'm going to
better?
have a swig of L'chaim right here.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
It's hard to say that word.
You went to a Seder with me at Chabad in Hawaii.
That was
They told us it'd be 2 hours before we ate, and it was actually 5 hours.
That was the longest Seder in the whole world.
One of the long.
Like long. Okay, so look at the background there. You see Ollie with some food. If you can figure out what kind of food that is. There's looks like a chrysanthemum flower. It's my guess. And then some kind of food, which I'm not sure. And you can see the background.
Not a pizza. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
At any rate, let's hear your guesses beginning now.
All right.
Cowbell, cowbell.
So the first guess.
Mom, you'd be proud of me. I'm ringing it just like you did.
Okay, the first guess that appears under Gina Leva, which is, she says, hello to each and every one of you, beloved friends. Need to keep my hands free for a while. So any guesses there appearing under her statement? It's the first guess.
Well, that was pretty nifty.
Okay, we have Moshfek, and he has the first guess. He's saying
background is Bashundhara City, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Could be.
Really?
Now that's an educated guess if I ever heard one.
I know. And if you're we just heard today there was a big fire. I guess maybe it's yesterday now, but a big fire at a marketplace in Dhaka. It was a huge fire that engulfed the whole, like it looked like a whole block. So it's but nobody passed away, I was told, but there was, I guess the building was engulfed. So prayers to the people who were affected by that fire in the Dhaka marketplace.
And we want to say thank you to the 192 of you tonight.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Along for the
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby, you guys. 192. That's pretty good.
Thanks for coming along for the ride. We appreciate you. See, Marty, we can almost get to 200.
Yay.
Believe it or not, we can do it.
We want more likes. If you can give us
the likes. Have we gotten any likes yet, or do you know?
Yeah, we got I don't know. I have to.
That's okay.
I think we
Manu
have
Miller in the house saying Berlin in Germany.
112 thumbs up.
Not too shabby. Okay, there's Manu's guess.
All right. Manu says what? Oh, Germany. Okay.
Right. We also want to hear from you guys on who has inspired you, either lately or when you were a child, adulthood, or if you're right behind us in seniorhood. Let us know who's inspired you.
Larry Len says
Dubai City. You know, that's what I thought. As soon as I saw the tall buildings, I said, look at those glass buildings. Where's the Burj? So,
yeah, okay.
And there's Cecil. We're Cecil. We saw you. We knew you were watching and catching the closed captioning on Marty's Live. Saw you on Marty's Live. I didn't notice on 360 because Miss Nakamoto had me typing away, saying hello to everybody in our chat. Believe it or not, on our channel, RobLynn Live's channel, we had 126 people watching that live. So there you go, Marty. You guys are popular.
Pretty good.
Marty, Red, Chris, and Michael.
But Cecil is here almost every night. So thank you, Cecil.
Cecil, we appreciate you and everything you do as a non-Passivian brand ambassador. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And then let's say, okay, we got Irena, and she says Singapore, Apple Marina Bay Sands.
Oh, that sounds like an awfully educated guess.
I know. Apple
we'll see.
Marina Bay
Apple Marina Bay Sands. I believe there's a marina in front.
That's a cute name, Apple.
Apple. We like apples.
Yeah. And Deborah Long says
Singapore. Another
So
Singapore.
does Frank Rowe.
Frank Rowe in the house with Singapore. He would be first boy.
Karina says looks like pizza.
That's what I thought, Karina. Pizza.
Maybe that is. All right, let's see some more guests. We have Eric saying Singapore.
Singapore.
Zombie Guy says Chicago.
Chicago. It's my kind of town.
Hi, Auntie
Could
Helen.
be.
How
Auntie
are
Helen
you,
in the
Auntie
house.
Helen? And we have John saying Chicago.
Chicago, coming from a New Yorker. That's a pretty
Mel
good guess.
Marcano says
New York City, NYC. And who's the king of NYC?
I don't know.
John Barilla.
Oh,
the
okay,
Untassalicious guy. What's the matter with you? Where you been?
I know he's in New York. Minu says Berlin,
Berlin.
Germany.
All right, Manu, good guess.
And Casey's saying Singapore.
Casey, as Marty says, Zevenbergen says Singapore. Sounds like an educated guess there, Casey.
And also
Ava says Singapore. They must know something about the buildings there for so many to guess Singapore.
I guess.
David Rozalski in the house with Japan.
Right, that's a good guess. Moshfik is sticking with his guess, which is Bashundara City, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, okay, good guess.
And this live is wallpaper to my mornings, says Sadananda.
That's very nice of you.
New York, says Cheryl Bess.
New York from Cheryl in the house.
Let's see.
You got a bunch of
looks like Dallas is Roy.
Dallas, the big D, Roy Calvin. All right, Roy, good guess.
Zara Zinel thinks it's pineapple tart.
Ooh, where is that pineapple tart? That could be a pineapple tart. Yeah.
I've never had a pineapple
I like
tart.
that.
Lorna
I've
says
had every other pastry.
I love dessert. Lorna says Singapore.
Singapore. Could it be Singapore? Chris Teozen from the Philippines
says New York.
New York.
Oh, sorry. New York. And then we have Christina Dodds.
Christina says Singapore. Another educated guess, perhaps.
Karina says
Chicago. Karina.
And Angela says, that's awesome news, Rob. Just in time for the holidays. Glory to the Lord. She's talking about his knee.
Yeah, it is feeling better. I am on prednisone, and I'm not bragging about that because I'm not a steroid kind of guy, but the swelling is going down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Manu.
Manu in the house saying hello to RobLynn, as is Roy. He says Detroit, Michigan. That sounds like an educated guess.
Irena's sticking with her guess.
Singapore, man, she's sticking on it.
Let's see. Okay, we got Levi.
Levi, Mama Bolo says Singapore is in the background.
Pedro Estrada
says New York, Manhattan, Chinatown. Hello, Pedro. We're glad you're here, buddy.
That's pathetic. I don't know what the pathetic response is to, but that's what his response is. The background is Singapore, says Dominique.
Singapore could have been my little bit of a dialogue there as we were going on. That was pathetic. 205 in the house. What do you think?
Oh, really?
205 with no guess.
I hope we have a lot of likes. Thumbs up, you guys. Can we have more thumbs up, please?
Cheryl Bress. How about Cheryl Bess?
194. Oh, we're behind in time. That's
right. That's because you are
5 minutes behind.
That's not too shabby. 5 minutes is 5 minutes. Not bad.
We're trying. I gotta go slow because we have to catch the guesses. So that's why.
That's the important thing.
Vision Value Victory. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you being here every night, 7 nights a week.
And hi, Kim.
Kim Mills in the house, and of course, saying hello to the Wonder Dog.
Yes. Oh, the news says we got 120 likes at 8:34 p.m. Eastern.
Not too shabby.
Hi, Saint Tina.
Saint Tina. Guten Morgen. Good morning. And
how nice.
Glad you made it.
Live inspires me, says Minu. That's nice.
Wait a minute. Let's get a picture on that. Need a snapshot of that one.
Al Praber's here. Hi, Al.
Hello, Al. Glad to see you, brother.
And Melanie says, thank God there were no casualties in Dhaka.
Prayers for
all those affected.
There are so many horrific catastrophes happening worldwide. We all just need to be as careful as we can.
And Hiralal says, yeah, it was a big fire in Dhaka.
The whole market destroyed.
I know.
That was a big market.
Huge fire. I saw the video. Oh my gosh, it's crazy big.
Terrible.
All right, we got.
We need to hear from you guys on what's inspiring you. Whoa, building hopes and dreams global.
Ooh.
And every step counts.
That's
saying
Marion.
Marion saying Shanghai. Could be.
Okay,
Could be.
My mom and dad. Oh, my mom and my son inspire me every day, says Yvonne Mundi.
Vaughn, that's good stuff. That is truly good stuff.
Is that a floating office or coffee shop in the pic? I don't know where that is, but it's a guess. Somewhere in the United States.
All right, Mark, that's a good guess.
Thank you, Cecil, for the prayers.
Thank you.
And we got Cheryl's Best saying New York.
New York, my kind of town.
124 likes at
35 minutes. Not too shabby, Nakamoto.
Angie Lynn says, howdy, y'all. I'm late.
Angie Lynn, you're never late. As long as you make it
it
between now and whenever we wrap it up, you're on time.
He says, Cosmos says, I can't pinpoint one person that inspires me. I guess there's many.
There's probably many. That's cool.
Hi,
You're
Gemma.
very blessed. Gemma
Gemma,
Ramaki in the house. Hello, Gemma.
Mushfik says Lynn is a genius. Oh, far from it, Mushfik.
I was going to make a comment.
He will concur on that.
I was going to make a comment on the genius thing.
Wait.
I better not.
The doghouse is nearby. Be careful.
Oh, and Jean is floating around here, even though she's doing things with her hands.
Yeah, watch out.
Oh,
I'm watching you.
Well, she'll send me to my room in a heartbeat.
Apple, says Mushfik.
All right.
Cecil says yes. Yes. All right. We got Gemma Ramaki
saying
Singapore. All right. Thank you, David. That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that, David. Thanks.
Sarija John is here. And
background of Singapore, Marina Bay Sands.
Okay,
that's about the 7th guess. And
I
think we may be zeroing in on something.
Moshfik says, where's Alex?
Where is Alex?
I don't know. Is he here? He didn't tell me he's not coming. So I think
First boy, today is over there. It's Thursday. I don't think he goes to school. Well, maybe he does on Thursday and Saturday.
He didn't mention he's going to school. Olive says, I've seen a dome of that sort in a documentary in Germany, but can't remember exactly where.
Right. All right.
Thanks, Lisa. Welcome. All right. We got Singapore City from Auntie Helen.
All right. Auntie Helen saying Singapore.
Hi from Bangladesh, says Hiralal.
Hiralal, we're glad you're here, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mushfik has a second guess. Can he have a second guess? Is he allowed?
Yes.
Okay. His second guess is Singapore.
He seems to be going with the flow on that one.
Yeah.
New York City, according to Maria. Bertley.
Bertley.
B-E-R-T-L-I. Bertley.
Okay. I see you've got more guesses here. J.D. Kilgore says Singapore.
Singapore. Oh, boy. Educated guesses. It looks like we're going to need Davina for the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Hi, Cynthia.
Joseph saying Singapore. Hi, Joseph. We're glad you're here, brother.
Yeah.
His glasses didn't get cleaned.
Oh.
Robert McGahee in the house. And Robert, you can see that I pronounce your name right. I don't know about these other moderators or daytime, game show hosts, whatever they call themselves, informers. We get the names right. Pretty much. Thank you.
So Irena says Apple floating store in Singapore, 100%. Ooh, that's pretty sure. And John Barilla says not New York City.
That's true.
Henry says, hello, everyone. I'm back.
Henry Tucker in the house. Hello, Henry.
Kushal Pegu says maybe China.
Could be China.
Casey says, I think Alex needs coffee to wake him up.
He might have missed out on the coffee boat. That's true.
Wanda says, when I first heard Ash over 4 years ago, that inspired her.
That's pretty good stuff there.
Okay, Yvonne Mundi says Minnesota.
Could it be? Could be Minnesota. That's where she's from.
Frank's admiring Davina's background.
It is beautiful, Davina. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Sananda
Maharana. Thank you.
Right. Pineapple is a kind of antibiotic, says Mushfik.
Oh, that's interesting. Colonel Daniel Lee in the house.
Hello.
Thanks for being here, Colonel. We appreciate that very much.
And Davina says, thank you, Frank Rowe, for the compliment. North Korea.
Who said that? Assad Majid? Hello,
North
Assad.
Korea? Wow.
Could be.
It's a pretty
cool
guess.
Greg Hill says he knows where it is 100%. It's on Earth. He's always got that. It's on Earth somewhere. So he's usually first boy with that.
Yeah.
Okay, Mamodu in the house. Okay, as is Mr. Haik, Mr. Mohammed Nafadul Haik.
Stop going ahead, please. Keeps going ahead of the chat.
Was that the proverbial elbow or just a pat on the knee?
He's messing me up when he keeps jumping around. Got to go in order, honey. So Manu says 133 likes at 8:39 p.m.
Not too shabby.
And Momodu says his guest is Singapore.
Singapore by Mamodu. Glad you're here, sir.
Thomas's inspiration is Jesus Christ, for he has done for us. Miss all you guys and girls.
Thomas, we're glad you're here. You still working nights? I take it you are. Probably getting some rest about now.
And Christina Dodd says,
today I was out for a doctor's appointment when I noticed a storefront named Ash.
Oh.
So I took it as a sign to check my BO, not your body odor, your back office, and to stay plugged. Oh, that was a good one. And to stay plugged in. Thank you, Ash, for your dedication to us all.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ash.
Sadananda says, only our America and Asia proud on passive.
Oh, yes, indeed you do. And here's Radha Nanda.
Shraddha, I think.
Okay.
I think.
The S is usually silent,
oh, really?
but I could be wrong. Good morning. We're big-hearted. You're big-hearted for being here, and we appreciate it.
Hi, Satya.
Satya Papu Vlogs. Mr. Satya is famous, very famous for his conversion of the blog to video on YouTube. So check him out.
YouTube channel, Satya Papu Vlogs. Please
very talented youngster there, young man.
Hi, Jimmy, and hi,
Olasumbo.
Hello, Kim Mills. Moshfek says, I was talking about the fire disaster in Bangladesh. Okay.
Got it.
It's really sad. Yeah, very much so. All right, we got
Mariam is here. Weiberg, Miss Weiberg. Hello to you.
Eric Kessler's here. Kim Mills is here. Looking for guesses.
Armin Hogue in the house.
Hi, Armin.
Saying hi to Karina. Where's your guest, Armin? Where is that place?
Saraswati's here too. Great
Saraswati.
Hill. I think we got all the guesses. Oh, here we have Daphne with her guests.
Ooh, this looks very educated. It's background of Singapore. Health, happy Passover, and happy birthday to Ellie. Thank you. That's very kind, Daphne. It's 3 a.m. in Israel. Shalom. And what are you doing up at 3 a.m. other than watching RobLynn Live?
She's watching us. 135 likes at 40 minutes. So that means we're about 8 minutes behind.
206 folks have jumped on board.
But we're saying hi to everybody.
Yes, we are.
That's why we're slow.
That's okay. And from Papua New Guinea, Jesse's in the house. Thank you, Jesse.
Hi, Shaheen. Thank you for helping us with our social media posts on Facebook. You're always making comments on my posts. Thank you so much on that. And David says, smart and creative people as well as unique things inspire me.
You're in the right place, brother.
We are grateful, says
Sumbo, we are grateful.
6,000 shops burned. Oh, that's crazy.
6,000. That is the biggest. It's an open air market, I think.
Yeah, and I don't know if people,
remember the open air market in Honolulu?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they have insurance there, property or business insurance. So if not, maybe all their things were just destroyed and they have to start from scratch. I don't know.
Building Hopes and Dreams Global playing. How about praying?
Cynthia Downtown Brown is here. We love you.
Good to see you, Cynthia.
Karina says, God is my inspiration.
Good stuff, Karina. Good stuff.
Christina Dodds, prayers for all that need them.
Thank you, everybody, on the prayers.
Somewhere in the world, says Cheryl. That's her guess.
Cheryl's been hanging with Greg too long.
Oh,
he said somewhere in the U.S.
She got it right.
On Earth.
Somewhere in the world, for sure.
She's
and
right.
Rajiv says, good morning. Thank you very much for your wonderful presentation.
Well, we appreciate that. We do try. And one of these nights, I know I keep saying this, we'll take out the 3 notebooks, the 3 4-inch notebooks with all the preparation for this 230 days.
I know. Hi, Rachel.
It's fun.
Rachel's here, and Lucy as well.
Hi, Lucy.
So many friends, honey. Asetta, she's always here. Mariam's here all the time.
Mariam.
Okay, that's fine. You can do that.
We like being on a big screen.
And Greg Hill is always posting for us in LinkedIn. Thank you for helping us.
Great postings lately, Greg. Thank you. That's what's making us what we are.
Yeah.
Is you guys.
We're getting a lot more attendance lately. I guess you've noticed. And that's because of your word of mouth referrals, as well as our supporters who are helping us on social media. It really makes a big difference.
As well as the mentions we do get from Mr. Marty, Mr. Chris, and
Oh,
Mr.
yes.
Red. So
Yeah,
they
we're
mention
lucky.
us often, and we're very grateful for that, fellas.
Thank you, you guys. Mushfek says, Divina, give us a hint. LOL.
Yeah, I think they're ready, Davina.
The new Miller, cute little
Yeah,
emoji.
lovable
She loves her
emojis.
emojis, I tell ya. All right. Amy says, people that are nice and polite and very helpful to me inspire me.
Very nice, Amy. That's good
so
stuff.
nice. Hello, David Switzer.
David Switzer's in the house, and David joined us on Saturday night to the Marty and Chris show, brief as it was, and he was the first panelist to show up.
And he was proud of it.
And ready to rumble.
He was.
Thank you, Chris and Marty.
Dr.
That's
Benny,
it. We're not saying
140
anything
loves.
else about it. Thank you, Dr. Benny. We appreciate that.
We got Yvonne saying, I think the background is a combination of bits and pieces from a variety of
That could
cases.
be. That could be.
Hello, Tracy.
Tracy in the house. Hello, Tracy. We're glad you're here.
Hello to Rachel Violet as well.
Going to mention something that bears mentioning. I think that's the way you say that.
Okay.
No bear in the house, but bears mentioning that if you haven't migrated, migrate. If you don't know how to migrate, get some help.
Reach out.
There's plenty of us out here that are willing to help you. All of you know what our Gmail is for that. We're happy to help. You can reach out to someone in your own country, someone in your own city, your state, your village, whatever. Get migrated. You don't want to miss a minute of this when the apples start falling.
I don't want people to wait to the last minute. That's what I dread, is people like the day of or the day before saying, I need to migrate. Let's not wait to that last minute.
Now, Marty mentioned he had several hundred people who haven't migrated yet. That's a lot. So let's help Marty out as much as everybody loves Marty.
I think he said 150 or something.
No, he said double that, but that's okay. The important thing is, if you've bought a pen, you've paid for this position. You're in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Get with it. Migrate. If you need help, get a hold of Marty. He'll help you. Chris will help you. Red will help you. We'll help you. Julie will help you. Robin Noble will help you.
Mm-hmm.
We live in the same house. Well, for now, that's what she tells me. I've got a bed here, and a desk, and a hat rack or 2 or 3. Hamburglar in the house. Grandsons inspire me every day. I feel your pain on that one, brother. And here's Yvonne again. Both of us have a great sense of humor. Well, thank you. We try. And 226 of us.
Wow.
How can we stop? The numbers are going up.
That's good considering it's just you and me. There's no stars today.
Wait a minute.
Just you and me.
Ollie Boy's here.
Oh, Ollie's a star. You're right.
He is the star.
Arjun says, hello, everybody. My aunt.
Namaste. Namaste to you, and a happy Ramadan to everybody. Happy Passover and happy Holy Week, which brings us to Easter Sunday coming up this Sunday, and Good Friday coming right up. And Palm Sunday was last Sunday. I'm just a wealth of knowledge tonight.
Good job, hon.
I know my calendar.
Dr. Betty says she thinks it's Singapore.
Singapore, good guess, good guess. Have we seen Davina in the house?
Yeah, she gave the answer. I'm going to scroll back
did?
up. The whole Unpassive family inspires me, including you, RobLynn. Appreciate you all. You're quite welcome.
Thank you.
And here we go to the answer, which is, this is what the background is. Ready?
The background is a beautiful Apple Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, known as Lion City. Global financial center, delicious food, and cleanliness. We like a clean city. And our friend, our dearest friend, very dear friend, Tina Go, lives in Singapore.
In sunny Singapore.
Sunny Singapore, she said.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's 5 minutes from the top of the hour. So we're going to scroll to the current comments because I'm 13 minutes behind. All right.
Not too shabby.
Oh, that happened fast to get that behind. All right. So we are now at current comments, and we got Armin saying,
we're not going to miss any of you tonight. Uptown, downtown, Cynthia Brown. According to the Toronto Flash. Armin Hogue.
Eric says, we are here for you, RobLynn. Your guests Your guest just icing on the cake.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Mino says we got 163 likes at
Very
8:55.
nice.
That's really good.
Very nice.
Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. And Hiralal is in Bangladesh, and he's saying it's 6:54 there in the morning.
Thursday morning. Namaskar to you, sir. And thanks for getting up with RobLynn Live.
Yeah. And Al Praper has thumbs up for Ollie Boy.
All right. All he needs is thumbs up and a cookie.
He's being a good
Is he
boy.
getting a cookie? He's being very good.
He is really good. He'll get some extra cookies or biscuits.
All right.
Daniel Violet in Hawaii says, Aloha, Cynthia Brown. I love to make you happy and laugh.
And Daniel, I did not forget to call you. It's just been very hectic the last couple of days with back and forth to the VA hospital. But I will call you. I'll try to do it tomorrow.
Looks like Marty's in the house.
Oh, stop it. Marty DeGarmo?
I probably scrolled past his comments. Say something, Marty, again.
Marty, say something. We know you've got it in you. Say something, Marty.
Boom, baba, boom, says Chris. Okay, I will say Singapore, says Larry.
Marty, you must have brought your friends along for us to get to 225. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Happy day, says Bimal Das.
All right.
Oh, Willow's in the house.
Willow in the house. All right. We're glad you're here, Willow. And good news is coming soon to us senior on Pacific.
Yeah. Hi, Sean. Sir Marty. So Marty is here.
I haven't seen him, but that doesn't mean he's not here.
I skipped comments, remember?
Oh, you did.
Okay. Love your hats today, says Beverly Pringle.
Thank you, Beverly. We appreciate that.
Can you show up closely?
Vision, value, and victory, which is a hashtag Rob Gorman, hashtag Mad Hatter, hashtag Ash Mafara.
And mine says not too shabby, RobLynn Live.
And that's hashtag Lynn Nakamoto. She's the not too shabby kid. Mm-hmm. Cynthia Brown is on the On Passive train saying, all aboard. Next stop, On Passive.
All right. And Willow says, dear Jean, you're in my heart, dear friend. And we have Martha Sihey
from Papua New Guinea. Thank you, Martha. We'll see you at the new top.
Roy McPhail says, great background, Davina.
Yes.
Fire, says Cynthia Deering. Hiralal says, everyone can reflect thereby. Mail.
Check out your O-mail. That's a good thing. And it's a boom, boom, boom Marty. By the one, the only, Pop DeGarmo.
There he is.
You must have brought some friends along with you, Marty. Thank you.
Yeah.
Angela Leland saying good night, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Hi, Patience.
Patience says good job. All right.
Thank you, Roy McPhail, says Divina. Thank you for the compliments. Karina says, Marty, LOL. We still love you. We all make mistakes. We are human after all. What mistake did Marty make?
I haven't heard of any mistakes Marty's made.
I don't know what that means.
Could that possibly
Sean says, wonderful live, RobLynn.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate
really
you, brother. Appreciate it.
Hi, my guy, Marty. Love you, brother.
There you go. Brown. You've got a fan in Cynthia Brown.
And Moshfek says, Ollie's Noodles, LOL. Oh, in the background? Yeah, I like noodles.
Are those, what do you call those, sticky noodles? Or no?
I don't know. It looks like thin noodles.
Thin noodle? Okay, not sticky noodles.
Daphne Armani.
My grandma inspired me, rest in peace now, Ash, and all the Unpassive family. That's a pretty good group to be
nice.
Inspired by. Yeah. And Gina Leva in the house saying thank you to Willow.
And Amal says hi to Marty. And we have Debashish saying
Debashish,
boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm. Glad you're here.
Hi, Amy.
Rob and Lynn, I love your lives. There's so much positive energy in the house. You both are inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Amal says, I love Unpassive. And Casey says, thank you, Davina. Amy says, hi to Marty. And Lucy says,
Lucy Ingalls, indeed, not too shabby.
RobLynn Live.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thank
Everybody's
you.
Saying that.
And Hiralal says, dog. That's Ollie. Maybe he's referring to Marty.
Yeah, Ollie Boy.
Hi, Marty from Angela.
Angela saying hi.
And Moshfek says, that's another Marty, not DeGarmo. LOL.
Could be. Could be.
Yeah. Another great day at the office with RobLynn Live, says Dominique.
Dominique, thank you very much.
Marty's in the house, says Mel.
Yeah, wait till you get to Marty's comment.
Wait, you wait till I get there.
I
Okay?
said wait till.
He keeps
All right,
reading
now we're going
ahead.
to now to see you've caused the show to get changed to a new name. RobLynn Live on my background, still at work, and it's 5 a.m. in Dubai. If it's 5 a.m. in Dubai, we'll go by RobLynn Live. We don't care.
Okay, we don't care what you call us,
Right.
just as long as you're
Just
here
you
with
call
us. Just call us.
Everyone loved me before 4/1/2023. I think we had that conversation last night,
You mean
Marty.
before the April Fool's joke that you played on everybody? I was I was a what do we call that? I was a brunt of that joke. I believe too. I totally believed it.
We both were. I mean, we
I
blasted it out
I
there like it was the gospel.
man, I didn't doubt for a moment that it was happening.
Amen, brothers and sisters. Be at the special informative webinar coming up at. We're going to start at 10 p.m., but then we're going to be back at 7 a.m. Where's the link? What link?
Call me gullible. That is my middle name, people. I admit it. Shaheen is here. Hi, Shaheen.
18,000 people showed up in less than 6 minutes. Not too shabby.
That is
Let's try and do that for the next webinar.
Yes, right. When it really is a webinar.
When it counts.
I want to see those numbers.
No make-believe webinar. Yep. When it counts. Tanya in the house. Thank you.
Mohammed Abdullah Al-Sadiq, thank you for helping us with our social media posts, especially on Facebook. You do a lot for RobLynn Live.
We appreciate that,
RobLynn
brother.
Live, wonderful, joyful, helpful, and on passive related. That is true.
We try to be on passive related the best we can.
And here we have Armin.
Armin in the house, my childhood tank commander, Jack Burley from World War II, wounded in action. All right, Armin.
I see. Interesting. And we have, let's see. We still love you, Marty. Jean.
Hey, Jean just gave you a thumbs up.
That's right.
That's better than the middle finger.
We still love you. Thank you, Mohammed.
I didn't say that, did I?
Mohammed says, gives us pretty emojis and RobLynn. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. Mr. Al Sadiq.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Tanya says thank you, and you're most welcome. Only success. Ash, says Sadananda.
He's my inspiration.
Beyond passive train, says Brain.
All aboard. Non-stop. This is the express to the new top, in case you hadn't figured that out, kids.
Yes, and we have Saint Tina saying, hello, all loving leaders all over the world.
And tomorrow is Thursday. I almost said today is Thursday from our old midnight days. Tomorrow is Thursday. You can expect, I believe, Red Redfern at 11. Chris Johnson will be booming it out there at 11:30. Marty at 12 noon. And who else on Thursday? Do we have anybody regularly scheduled on Thursday?
We have Fired Up Wisdom, the Death Show. Should be, I think it's this week, should be tomorrow, right?
Thursday's
Fired
tomorrow.
Up Wisdom, yeah. That will
All
be,
right.
We'll post it in the back office if you want to watch. We're having no interpreters. It's just sign language, fully ASL. So if you understand ASL, come and watch. It should be fun.
All right, good stuff. Those girls and the gentlemen do a good job.
And Willow says hello to everyone. The chat is flying, and I am too slow.
Willow, we're 14 minutes behind in the chat, and we're looking square at it. So I feel your pain.
Now we're only 5 minutes behind.
5 minutes behind?
We're over time, but we're having such a good time.
We started a little bit tardy, so we
right,
need to do a full hour.
You're right, honey. I forgot about that.
Okay. 213 of us say we're staying.
Love this family, says Gina Leva.
Thank you, Jean.
Marty, I want your headphones.
That is a good looking headphone, Marty. I've got one, but I don't think it, and you have one, but you don't like to wear it.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you guys can hear us okay, right? So far, so good. It's much easier because I have glasses and then I have the earphones and I have the cap, and it's just kind of a hassle. If you guys can hear me, I'm happy you can. We have Mark here. Thank you, Davina, for the background. Awesome day with RobLynn again. Blessed Easter. And Lucy saying hi to Marty. And John Burla says, now I see Marty.
All right.
Sadananda says, I want to reach the top, I think he's saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we are all on our way to the top. As Ash has said time and time again, we are just days away. Stand by, and take a deep breath, and then you'll be able to exhale and say,
That's right. And Karina says, you missed Marty's comment where he said everyone loved him before April 1st. LOL. I was responding
no,
to
we
him.
responded to it.
Yeah, we saw that. And Roy Davies says, hi, Robin Lynn. I cannot chat tonight because I had an eye injection and I can't see well enough to see you all. See you all.
We'll see you, Roy,
Night.
tomorrow night.
Love
Take care of
you all.
yourself. Make sure you rest. That's key with eye surgeries.
Yeah, for
Ollie
sure.
is munching on Singapore noodles. Oh, yes, he is.
I think those Singapore noodles are the very fine noodles, not the thick
sticky ones.
I mean, no, they're sticky. I don't know if noodles are sticky, but they're fine noodles. Alex is in bed, says Casey. He could be, or either that, or he's in school, maybe.
Or we went to the store for some coffee.
Hello there, doggy, my bestie accompanying your
Josephine in the
PNG. Hi,
house. We're glad you're
Josephine.
here from Papua New Guinea. We are global. I haven't said that in a while.
Bimal says he's super excited. And Tiana is here, and she says, here in Hawaii, it's 2:59 p.m. Thank you, Mr. Ash. We love you.
And we appreciate
you,
you, Ash.
Tiana. And we have Armin, and he says, my childhood friend, neighbor, World War II wounded, tank mechanic commander Jack Burley.
Salute, Jack.
LOL, Davina says, Moshfek.
Well, all right, how we doing? Are we catching up? Asima in the house. Hello. Thumbs up.
We're 7 minutes behind.
We got to continue then. We're going to continue a little while longer.
Oh, my husband's in the mood to continue. That's good, honey. I can go for it if you can.
If I can go 4 or 6 or 7 or 8 hours with Ash, I can darn sure go 2 hours with you.
He's feeling better because the last couple of nights he didn't want to go over.
I'm miserable when I hurt.
His knee was killing him, you guys. But today you must be better because you don't mind going over. Okay, Surajit says, greetings, Marty. We love you. Bye-bye, everyone. And stay safe. See you tomorrow. Stay connected. Love you all, from Levi.
Thank you, Levi.
Hello to Martha Sihey.
Martha Sihey, glad to see you in the house.
She says, LOL, John Barilla. I pray that will not happen, but it makes a great story. If I missed it, I think
he is a storyteller extraordinaire.
All right. You're welcome, Aseta Sanfo. Nice to have you here. Good night from
Melanie, good night.
We'll
night see you again soon.
Good night from Tiana. That's nice.
Good night, Tiana.
Judy Oliver has a guest. She's saying Atlanta. I think we already know. You can tell her.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Singapore, but Atlanta does have a skyline similar to that.
Oh, okay. And Daphne thinks, she says those are egg noodles.
Egg noodles, like Grandma Bobby made.
Yeah, and Karina says, but you were wondering about my comment to you. It was a response to Marty when I said we all make mistakes.
Got it.
All right.
Got it. I stand corrected.
And McLemore is here.
And from the Big Island in the house, and from Washington
Pam
State.
Is here as well.
Pam Krawick in the house. Hi, Pam.
And we got Moshfek saying yesterday PNG had a disaster. What disaster was that? And hello.
Without the vowels, my friend, I'm not real good. Let's see. Hashin. I can't. Hello, everybody. Shalom to you.
That's nice.
Without the vowels, I'm no good with Hebrew. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm going to do better. I'm going to Chabad, and I need to go to Chabad more often, and I will.
And Moshfek says an earthquake was there in PNG.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Hello, Joseph.
Joseph in the house.
Armin says, Joseph, Jesus Christ is holding Diane DeFrancis' hand right now. Could you all keep her in your prayers for me?
This is a dear friend of Armin's of over 50 years who's not faring well right now, not to mention not feeling well, and she's hanging on and she is fighting. So please, 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 for Armin's friend, prayer warriors, get out there and do your thing. Please.
Okay, and we have Gina Leoba saying
unstoppable.
And Moshfek said he meant PNG. We knew what you meant. That's fine. Martha Sihey says, thank you, RobLynn, for powering the unpassive. Next top.
All right. That's our pleasure, Martha. And I think we need a song, one more song to get us out of here. You can get anything that you want at Ashmafar's restaurant.
Yay. Yeah. And Bruce is here, and he's
Good
all
morning,
the way
Bruce.
in Thailand.
He's still in Thailand. Are you still in Sataya?
He's having a good time.
In Thailand? I think you must be having a grand time. Are you coming back to the US of A? Or are you just going to hang out?
He's going to stay in Thailand till the April 29, and then he's going to head to the Philippines for more travel.
What a lucky guy.
Lucky guy. Moshfek says bye to all Ampasivians. Archana is here. Hi, Archana.
Archana in the house. Miss Jenna.
Sophie is here.
Prayers for Ash and family.
Bye from Karina.
Bye-bye, Karina. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Wrap up, everybody. Say goodbye.
All right.
Diami is here.
All right.
Good night, Cynthia says.
Now, with 218 people here, you're going to say good night?
I think so.
You're welcome. You're the captain of the ship.
Welcome, Karina. And here's Dr. Benny saying she's praying. Thank you, Dr.
Thanks for the prayers for Ash and everyone.
Lydia says hello to us. And we got Gina Leva saying, may your healing be swift, Rob.
Thank you very much. I'm due for my... They switched me off ibuprofen 800 milligrams because they said it's not good for my stomach or liver, and put me on Tylenol. And quite frankly, with the, what do you call that stuff? The steroid I'm taking, prednisone, the swelling's going down. So the ibuprofen really would have been a waste. So I'm glad I'm on Tylenol right now.
Ash liked RobLynn Live last night.
Good stuff. Good stuff to hear.
You did. I'm glad.
That's good.
What did we have last night? I forgot. What did we have, you guys? I forgot. All the nights
we had some guests. We had Mike Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
We had Marty DeGarmo. Who else did we have?
Collins.
Collins. That's three.
I think so. Yeah. Okay, he liked it. That's good, you guys.
We're glad to hear that, Nash. Thank you. Even if you're listening to us at 1.75, that ain't no problem. Thank you, man.
And Robert Stifter, he says, Marty, will you put in writing the on-passive history books about what happened on April 1st, 2023?
That's one for the record books. Ash, if you're listening, Marty'd like you to put that in the book, please. That April 1st, 2023, we had a make-believe, we'll call it a make-believe, pop-up webinar with 18,000 people there in 6 or 7 minutes. So Ash, keep that one for that's one for the annals, for sure.
Yep, it's funny, and we will never forget what happened.
You? No, neither will Marty.
Nope, neither will Chris.
No, I don't think Chris will either. He's kind of getting the message.
Yeah. Tanya says good night.
Good night, everybody.
So does Pravin.
Pravin, good night. Thank you for being here every night.
Sirajit says prayers for everyone who needs it. See you tomorrow, says Karina.
Karina, we will see you mañana for sure. Thank you. And there's Ash again. Marty saying that Ash liked RobLynn last night.
And Anne says, Cynthia, I definitely am enjoying the soup.
Ooh, good stuff. Sounds like a recipe may have been passed hands there.
Let's see. Let's wrap up, honey. Prayers to God.
Prayers to God from Sarananda Das.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And prayer does work, folks. Doesn't matter what religion you are, what spirituality you are, prayer works. So keep that in mind whenever things maybe not going your way, not going your friend's way. Someone's ill, someone's very ill, someone's been in an accident. Keep praying. And Armin, I'm going to give you a call after we get off. I want to hear more about how your friend's doing. Excuse me.
I don't see any inspirational stories. I said earlier, my parents, my mom and dad, their unconditional love inspired me because they gave and never asked for anything in return.
That sounds like someone we know here. That's the way Ash is. All Ash wants is loyalty and trust.
He doesn't ask for much from us, you guys.
Not much. And we did see all the comments. I thought we commented on most of them, John, about who's inspired by what. parents and God. Karina said God. So if we missed any, we're sorry. Won't happen again. So thanks everybody for being here. We are going to wrap up, and
keep praying for me, Sis Moshfek. Everybody send prayers for
Moshfek.
Foot.
Hopefully he'll get better in the next week or so.
Pray hard, everybody.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
That's beautiful, John Barilla. Mine is further up the chat, way up. Sorry you missed it, Jean. You can say it again another live. Have a blessed night from Nicole. Wow, Bruce and Cynthia.
Bruce got a massage, he said, over in Thailand. And Thailand.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Thai women are noted for their delicate beauty. That's a saying they have in Thailand. It looks like you got a massage. That's good.
That's nice.
And good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, George.
I'm George.
Oh, good night, Gracie. So I said good night, George.
Good night, Gracie. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
All righty.
We'll see everybody. Thanks for being here. Wow. Thanks for making us tippy top at 8 o'clock. Tippy top at 8 o'clock. What do you think of that?
You're right.
We'll see everybody tomorrow. We'll have another new topic tomorrow. We're working on a couple of special guests, perhaps.
Maybe.
And we'll see what happens. Depends on everybody's illness.
Did we mention April 22?
We did not yet, but we're going to. April 22 will be the meet and greet, the meetup in the UK, in Manchester of the UK. There's still some tickets remaining, but as of Friday, that's the last day you can reserve food. I think you can still reserve your hotel and reserve a spot with a ticket to go to the event, but food after the 7th.
So if you want food, be sure you get a hold of them by Friday.
Otherwise, you'll be brown bagging it, as they say. Bringing a sandwich and soup with you. You didn't know what that meant, did you? Brown.
Well, not every culture says brown bagging it, right? It's American
slang.
Yeah, American expression.
We love you right back, Gene, and thank you for those likes. 191 likes. Wow. 202 of you saying good night.
That's a good turnout, you guys. Thank you so much.
And Ash, Lori Lunn loves you, and she's working on the Clydesdale so Chris can come to Orlando with his Clydesdale and come romping down Sand Lake Road.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. We appreciate everybody. Good night.
Love you all.
And to all you veterans in any country around the world, thank you for your service. It's much appreciated. And we're safe because of you guys. So thanks a lot. Good night, everybody.
See you soon.